there, my name's Lizette.
And I'm Jeff.
And we are here to show you some of our Make Ahead homemade pantry dishes. And today we're making stock. So we're going to make a roasted vegetable stock to help you for the holidays or any of your Make Ahead meals. If you have a stash of this ready on hand, it can really make life a whole lot easier, don't you think?
It's easy and it's much better than the stuff you get in cartons, which is fine in a pinch. There's nothing wrong with that, but it tastes so much better and it's easy to do, and it just makes you feel like, hey, I made my own stock. And it's great if you want to cook rice or if you're just making soup. It's very versatile and it's easy and it's great. So we're just gonna show you what we do.
Yeah, you all heard that, right? It's easy.
Yeah.
So one of the things we do love to make is a fresh vegetable stock, but today we're gonna show you roasted vegetable stock. So as you can see here, we went to the farmer's market and these are just some of the veggies we got at the farmer's market. What I'm showing you here is what we're going to use for our veggie stock. And I found at the farmer's market, and this is not always available, finding celery with the leaves like this is amazing because these leaves can be used like herbs. You can even juice them, and as well as the stalks. But for a roasted veggie stock and for making your bouquet garni, which we'll show you a little later, this is excellent.
Lots of flavor is in the stuff that most people, that's already trimmed off. This stuff is like gold. There's so much flavor in there, so it's like, why would you throw it away? You want to use it, and that's one of the things we're showing you. So, just like carrot tops.
Carrot tops, right. So in another video later on, I'll show you what you can do with carrot tops. Today we're going to use the bottoms, the root end, and so we're going to show you those. But you can see these are the beautiful rainbow carrots. So this one that was part of it. And so we're going to use the orange one, but we have a red one, which I like to use in salads. So there it is. And then we have a leek, which we'll be talking to you about. And I don't know if you can see this leek here, but it's pretty darn dirty. And so we actually will have another video to show you 3 different ways you can clean your leeks. We've cleaned ours already so that we can get through the stock making and show you what we're going to do. But we will be showing you that some other time. We promise. Onions also, you got to have onions, right? So let's get to it. Here we go.
It's the classic mirepoix. Onion, carrot, celery, and then we're adding leeks to it.
We're adding leeks. Yeah.
We like to pronounce it mirepoix because we just like to have a little dig into the French. But so now we're going to cut the stuff up.
Total respect, right?
Oh, you kidding?
Oh yeah.
Best food in the world.
I think
Where is
so.
it? France.
France, of course.
When are we going to move to France?
I don't know. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's a good example. See, this right here is a pretty dirty part of the leek, so I will clean that. And actually what I'll do is set that one aside. He gets rejected. He'll be used for something else.
Oh.
But all these are super clean. And just before you get started on your cuts, Jeff, I just wanted to tell you guys, these belong to the same family. And in addition, also shallots and garlic. And the family is called the allium family. And you want as much of these vegetables as possible. They're great for your immune system, and they add so much flavor to your food. And so I believe that flavor and health can go hand in hand, don't you?
I think so.
Okay. All right, so what's next?
Let's do it. Let's start cutting this stuff up.
Anything you want to say about cutting?
Well, the thing is, these are soup cuts or stock cuts, so you don't have to be precious about, you just want to be safe, obviously, but it's an opportunity if you want to work on knife skills and to work on things like julienne and fine little cubes and all the little shapes and stuff.
But not for roasting, right?
Well, for roasting you want them a little bit bigger because it's just, it's better. But if you're doing the other method, which we'll show you, like that's a different thing. So
absolutely, like that's would be for the fresh vegetable stock. You can get into your small cuts and say, today I'm going to make a fresh vegetable stock with just diced vegetables. But for roast vegetable stock, it's really important you make your cuts big because when they roast in the oven, you want all sides to caramelize. And if you have tiny sides, they'll burn. Okay, so let's make our big cuts. This does not take long. You're watching it in real time, folks.
This is in real time.
It's in real time.
Yeah. And doing this, it does take 2 people. Ordinarily, it takes 3 or 4 people. So that gets complicated. I'm just kidding. You can do it. You can actually do this by yourself.
Do you remember, Jeff, when we used to do the Vitality fasting retreats and we used to cut like boxes of leeks, boxes of onions, and make huge amounts of mineral stock.
Here.
There we go.
I do remember that.
Don't you? Wasn't it fun?
It was, yeah.
It was fun. We woke up at 6 a.m. in an empty kitchen with full of promise, making our beautiful stocks. It was really nice. It's a very meditative experience, unless you're getting filmed. Then it's not so meditative.
I think we're making
Are
this
you
look.
done?
We're making this
look
look
really
difficult.
fast. Here, take this.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
Because I'm slow.
What is this? An onion?
It's an onion. All right.
And you realize since this is, you can use, we're roasting
you
this
go.
stuff, you don't have to discard
Idea.
the skins really. You can, but you don't have to. So, because that just adds flavor.
I'm actually going to wash this leek. Sorry.
All right. You only discard that if it's actually going into something that you're going to eat. This stuff is all going to be roasted for the flavor, and then it's going to be composted. So you don't have to worry about things like taking out all the little naughty bits.
Yeah, I took my skins off though because my the skins on my red onion weren't so pretty. They were kind of
So are we
but
there?
yeah,
So-
that's it. So see everyone, this is it, everyone.
And
Now what do we do?
add a little bit of olive oil.
Yeah, a little olive oil, or you can use avocado oil if you want a more neutral flavor. So there's only certain
We
oils
could
that
do
you want to
that.
roast
That's
with.
what we have right here. So
Yeah, so we're just gonna put a little drizzle in there and then toss it together.
tiny bit of sea salt, tiny bit of pepper.
Yep, that's good. And the reason why we're adding a little oil, a little salt and pepper, is some people when they make their roasted vegetable stock, they just roast them without any oil or anything like this.
Which is fine.
Totally fine, but we want to make this stock extra special, so we're going to add a little layers of flavor even in our stock, so that the foundation has a little bit of, I don't know, it's a little more celebratory, I don't know, just, we're getting ready for the holidays right now, so we're just getting all our stocks ready for Thanksgiving and for Christmas and other holidays that we love to celebrate. Actually, any excuse to cook holiday food is always fun for me. So that's it. Now, the papers here, I don't know, you want to leave it in?
No, you can grab some and take them out.
Yeah, I
Don't
think
just
this is a
burn
little
up a little bit.
Yeah, this will burn
Yeah.
up a little. But if it stays on the skin of the onion, that's totally fine. And again, like Jeff was saying, you know, root ends, don't worry about that. You don't have to get too precious about
We're after
this.
flavor. It's not about presentation.
Yeah.
So those things they're fine.
And I think the last thing before we throw this in the oven, we'll come back a little later. It takes about an hour, at least about an hour to roast this at 350. If you want to go a little faster, then increase your temperature. But you want it to be nice and caramelized, and the oil is really going to help caramelize everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's open this up. In it goes. Okay, that's it. So that'll take about an hour, and then we'll show you the rest of it once we're done roasting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was hard.
That was really hard.
Yeah, it was totally.
I
That was
need a
like
nap.
I'm
Yeah.
exhausted.
Oh.
All right. We'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, we'll see ya. Thanks so much for watching, everyone.
Subscribe.
Yes, subscribe to our cooking videos. We'll be putting a whole lot more on our channel, and so please visit us often. You'll even see some YouTube lives and
Yeah.
techniques and all sorts of things that we have cooking up in the kitchen. So subscribe to our channel.
And we'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you. Bye.